What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you with another market watch today. I just came back from the Knoxville, Tennessee regionals, playing Pure Thunder Dragons, getting my invite, and it was insane. It was insane to watch all the Yu-Gi-Oh players play all their decks and all the new kinds of techs, and every Yu-Gi-Oh player trying to one-up each other by adapting and modifying and changing into the meta. ORCUST is definitely here to stay, and looking at the regionals, we saw a bunch of ORCUST players. In fact, Justin Singh winning with his pure ORCUST deck, going undefeated at this event. His deck profile is going to be on the channel later on today. I'll put this link in the description. Also, check his channel out, Rampengu Nation, a new channel. He just started up. So, once again, please make sure to check that out. And yeah, it was insane to see all the Yu-Gi-Oh players and seeing what they're playing and how they're combating this ever-evolving meta. It's changing almost by the week at this point, going from combo to a little bit of control to more mid-range, and now we're in this kind of weird situation where it's like most players are going to be walking into Nibiru, or players are going to try to like get around Nibiru, but can they? It's a weird kind of give and give for a lot of players. And if you're out there and you're looking to play control, well, your objective is just end that board as fast as possible and maintain that control. So the game for overall is very healthy, but not as healthy as the prices on the 2019 Megatins. Looking at the 2019 Megatins Mega Pack, Danger Jackalope being the most expensive card is $14. That's it. Borosaur Dragon, it's about $13. Remember the crazy high pre-release price of Borosaur Dragon being roughly around $30, matching the tin secret the secret version of reprinted version of Borosaur Dragon. Yeah, now that's gone now. Borosaur Dragon Ultra Rares are $13 and dropping. In fact, all the cards are dropping still in the Megatins, as Yu-Gi-Oh players still move in to go grab and open and get some of the cards they want for their decks, and the value continues to go lower. Corbin Grave is still maintaining a $9 price point for the Prismatic. You got cards like Tsushinoko running around 8s, Nessie holding roughly around 7s, Engage being around 6 to 7s, and then the Thunder Dragons, Prismatic. Looks really nice, by the way. Dragon Dark being the most expensive version of them so far. It's about $5.50. Then we have Trap Check, another card that's about $5, and Dragonhawk matching roughly around $5. The values is basically stable, but they're just so low. You have another card like Red Reboot, if you want to get the Prismatic Secret version, it's about $4. Now, the original Red Reboot used to be around $5. It went down. Prismatic is going back up, and the way it's looking, Prismatic Red Reboot can easily be hitting $5 soon. So keep an eye on that one. If you don't have it already, you might want to consider picking it up. Moving forward, looking at the 2019 Ghost Arc Tins, on TCG Player, they're being sold undervalued. The MSRP value of the 2019 Ghost Arc Mega Tins are $20. Looking over here, you can see it roughly around 17 and change. It's just going lower than even the current market price, which has a roughly around $18. Looking at Nibiru, well, it was going lower, and now it's stabilizing roughly around $8.50. It's kind of weird to see the guy has, Chow Productions has 161 lightly played, and then 188 near-mint versions of 2019 Ghost Arc Megatins. When I see this right here, it instantly tells me, don't crack this open, don't grab a bunch of these, don't go to locals and grab these. If I was you, do not touch with a 10-foot pole the 2019 Ghost Arc Megatins unless you need those cards. And even then I wouldn't touch them. I would focus on like Rising Rampage and play the Prismatic Secret Lottery, which is roughly around $400. We'll get to that in a second. Or another set. But don't touch 2019 Ghost Arc Megatins. The value is dropping. Going for the singles, going for trading. And if you want to go online and buy singles, click in the description below for my TCG Player link to go online and buy singles. And by the way, if you want to comment of the video, a little comment question of the day, what are you looking to what are you looking to pick up right now in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh? Are you looking to grab Phantasme? Are you looking to grab any of the cards in the Megatins? What singles in Yu-Gi-Oh are you looking for right now? Number one single, what are you looking to pick up right now? Personally speaking, I personally like to have a nice playset of Ultimate Rare Instant Fusion. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Comment question of the day. Also, hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure to subscribe. But moving forward, though, so Nibiru is roughly around $8.50. And I think that's probably where it's going to be, roughly around $8 to $9 for Nibiru. Looking at Dark Ruler No More, the prices are roughly around $5. Then you have Dimension Shift, another card that's roughly around $3 to $4 as well. And then everything else is like $1, $2. That's really it. These are the three main cards of the set. And they're all in a weird way seeing play. Dimensional Shifter seeing play in Thunder Dragons, Dark Ruler No More, and both Nibiru are both being seen play in a lot of side decks in order to stop like combo heavy decks. And these are just amazing cards to stop those combo heavy decks. So there's a lot of cards here that are just really good in the game right now. The only problem is it's finding the room to fit in. I mean, the extra deck is 15, the side deck is 15, and I don't know about you guys, but talking to every player at the Knoxville, Tennessee regionals this weekend, they were all just losing their mind about fitting cards into the extra inside deck. Just not enough room. Moving forward, Fist of the Gadgets. Now I think I've seen so far, one Fire Fist deck top a regional in South America. Hopefully, we see more. And until we do see more, the values of Fist of the Gadgets is going to go lower in value. Brother the Five Fist Elephant is barely holding on $20. And that's the most expensive card in the set, by the way. Panda is about 15 to 16, trying to hold on to that value. Eagle's about 13 to 14. Then you have Code Radiator, actually stabilizing roughly around $11. This might be a hidden gem in the set. And then, of course, you got Scrap Recycler, a card which is almost near $6 that everyone that wants to play Scraps, and by the way, I mean, not Scraps, everyone that wants to play, I want to play Scraps, but everyone that wants to play Orcus, especially Pure, wants this card. It's a great opening card for the deck. And looking at it right now, the value is only increasing for Scrap Recycler, as Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are not going in and cracking packs of Fist of the Gadgets, because why? Because literally, why? Unless you need a couple of the reprints, there's no other reason why. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Players might rather well spend the money for cards like Scrap Recycler. And if we get a Y set coming up, I don't know, like the one coming up in Texas, and Orcus is definitely heavily dominated in that top cut, we're going to see cards like Scrap Recycler go higher in value. So if you do think and do honestly feel like Orcus is going to be the deck, especially Pure Orcus that definitely runs Scrap Recycler, you might want to grab a playset to put to the side if you don't have your invite. You want to work on building a deck, because it looks like Orcus is going to be a deck for a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players moving forward. Then we have Rising Rampage, and this is why I say I'd rather you go in and buy Rising Rampage packs, or whenever you win at your locals, if they offer you the Megatin or Rising Rampage. I know the Megatin has great promos, I get that, but have fun listing it when, you know, people have 160 over on you, 180 over on you. Anyway, looking at Rising Rampage, you have a chance of pulling a Prismatic Secret Rare. And maybe it might not be Appaloosa, whose price point is roughly around $400. Maybe it not be Marine Says Seahorse, $200. Win the Wind Charter Vernon, $150. Or even Storm Dragon's Return, $70. You still have a chance of pulling Appaloosa Bowl of the Gods, which is $57. Marine Says KONAMI, which is dropping in value, barely holding on to a $21 market price. Gizmic, which is trade bait all over the place, because everyone that's playing Orcus, which wants one of these, the current value is roughly around $16. Get Out is roughly around $9, try to hold on to that price point. Like, these are all the price points and all the cards you could actually pull from packs of Rising Rampage. Once again, you can totally get the Megatins. That's 100% on you. Besides the promos that most likely going to be hard for you to get rid of, because some of the other people are just unloading and have tons of and just hanging around. It's going to be crazy hard to get any real value at all. So I highly recommend you just go get Rising Rampage packs. Now, of course, there's older packs you can go and grab, depending if your locals has. Specifically, Savage Strike, you know, because of Phantasmic Extravagance. Moving forward, Battles of Legends, Heroes Revenge. Black Soldier is now $70, higher than its previous market price of $58. Black Soldier, Soldier of Chaos being a card that is really good against Sky Strikers, which is still a top tier deck, by the way. It's definitely a top tier deck. Yeah, Black Soldier, Soldier of Chaos, $70. That's absolutely insane. This card is roughly the same price as Borsal Dragon, maybe even a little bit lower, roughly around $31, and within a span of about 2 weeks, already at $70. And by the way, $70, the next listing, because it's a solo listing, $71, and after that, there's 4 listings at $75 for a Black Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. Then we have Borsal Dragon, Secret Rare, going down in value, being $27 because everyone's opening Megatins, grabbing the Ultras, throwing in the market, devaluing Borsal Ultra Rare, which devalues Borsal Secret Rare from the Battles of Legends printing, and I think in a way it's going to devalue a little bit of the original print. Do I think they're going to stay low? No, I think they'll eventually bounce back up, but currently right now, devalue. Sounding Al Mirage, obviously being a card used in Ultra Guys, but also being used in Cyber Dragon Orcus as another piece of the combo starter. And with that, the price of Al Mirage is maintaining almost near a $16 price point for Al Mirage, because, you know, kind of want to play that in Cyber Dragon Orcus, which I think it was the California Regionals that happened this past weekend, not only got first, but second place in that event. Other content creators, other duelists are topping nonstop with Cyber Dragon Orcus, another great deck that's very resilient to a lot of the hand traps. So once again, mid-range is definitely still here. I think mid-range has found a way to stop combo and has made their way into being the dominant position as far as the best deck in the meta. And it's basically mid-range versus kind of control. I mean, we just recently got a bunch of printings of stuff for Guru, like the Hidden City, being in that, once again, being in Fist of the Gadgets as a super rare, and Hidden City's price point's roughly around $2. We just got Guru himself, ultra rare, in case you don't want the common, and all you need really is Pot of Extravagance. And if you have those, you can play literally control and just dominate the meta with 2 Poly being at 3. It just makes it too easy. Anyway, look at that Cypher Little Lambda. It's roughly around $14. A little higher up than its last week price point, which is roughly around $12. Sky Go Light Mobilize Engage. Secret Rare from Battle's Legends Heroes Revenge. Barely holding on to $10. And then my favorite card, Prinkatops, stabilizing at $5. Crystal Bond, another card coming out of Legendary Duels HM Millennium. So this card's really weird because it hovers around 20, and I personally like Crystal Bees. I collect them. And I was waiting for this card to go lower in value, and at one point it hit like $18. Well, the current market price of Crystal Bond's $29, and the price point's $42. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm really upset because I really want this card, and I don't want to pay $42. I need 3 of that, by the way. Let me know if you guys are in the same kind of position. And then there's there can only be one. Another card used by us control players, you control players. I'm a Thunder Dragon guy now. Actually, I saw my other control. Anyway, they're going to be one for Extreme Force, super rare, coming in roughly around $11. The market price is showing it to be, for Unlimited, around $12. First edition version as well is also $12. My recommendation, sell this card. This card's going to get reprinted. It came out in Extreme Force. This card is absolutely going to get reprinted. Get rid of this card as fast as possible. You're not going to get any more than $12. Unload it. It's going to get reprinted. I don't know how many times I got to say this, but I'll say it one more time. Get rid of it. There can only be one, because there's going to be multiple copies. There can only be multiple copies of this card. That's KONAMI goes in and cashes on the fact that this card is very high in value. With that said, the card's $12. Sell it now. I'm not sure if I really drove that home or not, but seriously, get rid of this card. Alright. Next, Lose One Turn. So, Guru this past weekend, while YGOPaisano played Lose One Turn, kind of like a sub for There Can Only Be One. Lose One Turn originally coming out of Cross Souls. Neiman first edition copies are about $3 to almost $4. If you want the Astro Pack 8 Super Rares, which is only $9 in the market, it's about $2. And then the Megatin version is roughly around $2 as well for Lose One Turn. Another great card that's really good against combo. Kind of kills combo in a weird way. It doesn't absolutely destroy them, but it definitely makes them harder to play Yu-Gi-Oh! If you're playing Guru Control and you have that on board and combo starting their turn and they don't have an answer for this card immediately, that's going to be pretty horrible to be them. Up next, Galatea, the ORCUST Automation Ultimate Rare from OTS One Pack 10. This card last week got bought out. Went up to $60. Looking at it right now, the market price showing to be $37, and it's roughly around $46. So still really high for Galatea, and to be honest with you, the market price on TCG Play is going to adjust to this current price point, being roughly around $45 to $46 for Ulti Galatea. And the reason why, because once again, the deck is everywhere, winning every regionals. So I do believe that Galatea, the ORCUST Automation Ultimate Rare from OTS 12 Pack 10, I do believe that it's going to maintain a relatively high price point. Dingirsu, Ultimate Rare as well, holding a $56 market price, is all but bought out as well. And now, the question we have to ask ourselves is, what's going to happen with Dingirsu? Are you players going to go in and they're going to buy the next 2 copies and then Dingirsu becomes a $60 card? That's what happens if you buy 2 more of these cards. Is that going to happen? Or are we going to see what happened to Dingirsu, what happened to Galatea, where it got bought out and went really high in the value, and then people was like, I'm just going to list these in the market. I'll keep my ultra rares, or I like ORCUST, but I like $60 more. And then we see Dingirsu's value go down a little bit, go down, and we see it stabilize maybe at a $45 price point. I really don't know, and we won't find out probably within the next couple of days the future value of this card. Then we have Dragonic Diagram. Anyone out there want to play 2 Dracos? Well, Dragonic Diagram is going up in value. From the Maximum Crisis version being roughly around $8, higher than $6 market price, to the Megatin version being roughly around $7 almost. And of course, the Battle's Legends Secret Rare, the next Secret Rare, being almost near $6. Dragonic Diagram. One card goes cheaper, other cards go higher. Then you got Infernoid Decatron, and Infernoids were almost at the top 10. I'm not sure if that play guy's invite at the Knoxville, Tennessee regionals, but Infernoids was really going all over the place on everybody. And I forgot how many rounds they were undefeated, but they were doing really well. We're looking at Infernoid Decatron. The market price is $8. And the actual price point is almost near $9 for an Infernoid Decatron. In fact, looking at all Infernoid cards, they might be going all up in value. So if you're looking to pick up Infernoids like Tierra Ultimate Rare, unlimited versions are about $9, which is kind of cheap to be honest with you. Unknownku, another card, Ultimate Rare, it's roughly around $7, a little under its $8 price point. You might want to jump on this fast because I don't think these cards are going to be maintained being that low for that long of a while. Infernoids is literally the perfect answer to ORCUST. ORCUST, I still think, is the best deck in the meta, but Infernoids answers that deck perfectly. And with Matsuge coming off the ban list a little bit, getting unlocked a little bit, everyone kind of forgot about that, the deck gets a little bit more better. Also, deck plays reasoning. Yeah, so for real though, if you want to build Infernoids, get on top of it because it's a really good deck. And you got Void Vanishment and Void Imagination, two of their spell cards. Void Vanishment $7, but look at it, it's already at $6, but the market price is only to be around $7. And Void Imagination, it's $5, and it's not even holding on to that. It's about $4 in the market. So if you're looking to play Infernoids to counter ORCUST, if you have a Locust field with a lot of ORCUST players, this is really good against that. If you're having a problem with Sky Strikers, this is really good to get rid of those Rays and putting big buys on board. So seriously, I think Infernoids is a huge sleeper deck right now. And when you can play at the Knoxville, Tennessee Regionals, capitalize on that as he went and just beat everybody left and right by playing Infernoids at that event yesterday. So definitely check that out. Then we have Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Ultimate Rare Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, $72 in the market price. We're seeing it go up to $75. It's just hovering. $72 to $75 is the hover price for Ultimate Rare Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. But I'm not talking about that one. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, Secret Rare from Cross Souls, holds a $29 market value. One Demon Precision is $50. It's just about bought out for Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit for the Secret Rare from Cross Souls, which is kind of weird if you think about it because it's $50, almost bought out. Ultimate Rare is about 75 almost. Like, why are these so close together? It makes no sense. Very few things can happen in this situation. Secret Rares get replenished, the value goes down. Ultimate Rares go up. Ultimate Rares do have 13 price listings on the market as well, so keep that in mind. Then we have a Shadow Noritalis, random value. $15 market price. The card actually is roughly just about bought out. Lightly played is about 19. First version of a Noritalis is $21. That guy's holding about 8 of them, by the way, at $21. And that's it. There's half a page listed on TCG Player. Then we have Battery Man Solar. For all my fellow Thunder Dragon players, market price is under $5. Actual price point, almost near $8 for Battery Man Solar, as you need 3 of these if you're looking to play Thunder Dragons and Battery Man. Sure, why not? Every Thunder Dragon deck that plays definitely plays 3 Solar. Some kind of play Luth Lupine. Not 100%, but kinda. Luth Lupine's price point from OTS Tournament Pack 11. Remember, the newest OTS pack is roughly around almost near $7 from a Luth Lupine. And if you're out there looking to play Orcus and you need to get your Harp Horrors, well, the $8.40 market price has dropped down to a low price of $7 for Orcus Harp Horror. You need 2 to 3 of these. And by the way, recent OTS pack. Go to your locals, play in them, get OTS packs, pull this. You pay $5, you crack a Harp Horror, you crack a Luth Lupine. That's value. You win a tournament, you have a chance of pulling any of these ultis, even crappy kinda, is still $29 on the $36 market price. Dingirsu's, we just covered, is about $57. And Pada Zai's Ultimate Rare, it's about $64. A little under a $66 price point, but still a card that you're going to sell and get paid for. It's absolutely insane. And if you're looking to grab your Orcus Nightmare, well, that's roughly around $5 on the market. That pays for itself. Like, this is a really good time to go to locals and play and get your OTS tournament packs. Then we have Cyber Dragons. Like I said earlier in the video, Cyber Dragon Orcus definitely has been a dominant deck in the California regionals. First and second was Cyber Dragon Orcus. I believe it was in South Carolina. They had a regionals. I think it was like top 4 at one day event. And there's another regionals in which Cyber Dragon Orcus did good again. It's just a really resilient deck. Well, look at Cyber Dragon National coming out of dual power. The market price is being roughly around $5. The actual price point is almost near $8 for Cyber Dragon National. Oh, we're not done yet. No, that's one card. Let's talk about Galaxy Soldier, a card in which currently is low in the value, barely holding on to a $4 market price, all over the place for World Superstars Prismatic Secret Rare. And if you want the Ultra Rare version, it's about $3. And if you want the Ultra Rare from Dual Power, it's almost near $3 as well. Keep an eye on this card. It can easily drop in the market. I just want to throw it out there because your player is going to want to play 2 of those. Wait, you say that's not good enough value for you, you say? Okay, Cyber Emergency. Remember how it used to be $20 coming out of Battle Legends, Red Legends Revenge? Konami's reprinted almost every Cyber Dragon card besides like Nashor and Emergency, ideally. Emergency used to be $20. That was it. Price point shows it in the market price about $30, and real price point actually shows the card being roughly around $32 for a Cyber Dragon Emergency. You play 3 of these if you're looking to play Cyber Dragon Orcust. 3 Cyber Emergency. Don't ash it. It's just a bad idea, by the way. Then you have Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon, a card that came out Legendary Dragon decks. Market price is stabilizing roughly around $5. Keep an eye on this card. It can go up higher in value, as not just Yu-Gi-Oh players play this card to play against Cyber Dragons. I mean, play in the Cyber Dragon build, but it's not bad if your opponent leaves a Cyber Dragon on board. If they do, and you could Contact Fuse, pretty good. If you don't know what Contact Fuse is, seriously, Google it. A lot of people kind of forget about Contact Fusing, and it's a pretty big deal. I don't know. All day yesterday, people were asking questions about Contact Fusion, and it's like super easy. It's like fusion, like you had polymerization, but without polymerization, contact. I don't know. It's just, and you use either player's board. It happened about, I think, 2 or 3 times where people actually question Contact Fusion, which makes me feel old. Anyway, and the last card, System Down. Now, I sided 3 System Downs in my Thunder Dragon deck I played yesterday. I didn't play no ORCUST, and if I did, System Down would 100% go in. If I played Cyber Dragon ORCUST, System Down will go in even more so because there's more value. And if I played pure ORCUST, why would I not put System Down in? I got a lot of crap from everybody about System Down, and you know what? I'll take it. I will 100% take it. The card didn't do nothing in my side deck yesterday at the regionals. I didn't play no ORCUST, but it really didn't do nothing in my side deck. With that said, I'm still going to side System Down. I think it's a great card. I think it's good against ORCUST, good against Cyber Dragon ORCUST, and overall just good as a card. I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players that are playing right now an ORCUST variant or a Cyber Dragon ORCUST know that, but they ain't saying nothing to you. They're not saying, hey, that card's really good against me. No, they're saying Nibiru is good against me, says the Cyber Dragon ORCUST player, who, by the way, it's not a good against them. It's decent, but it's still continued combo, by the way. Think I'm wrong? At Exception made a video, and he literally said in that video, if I get hit with a Nibiru, I just go into ORCUST combo. So you go in Cyber Dragon combo, you get hit with Nibiru, alright, cool. Now I'm in ORCUST combo. That's how the deck works. And System Down is a little bit better. They resolve full board, you bait negates, System Down. And once again, guys, you can think I'm insane, you think I'm crazy, and that's totally fine. I get it. I just think this is still a great side deck card. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. No big deal. But if you want to get in on this card, besides Ultimate Rares, which I pointed to yesterday, which are probably going to start going higher in value, I think the Super Rares are currently a great buy right now. There's 25 price listings, like you played currently roughly around $2 to $3 for System Down Super Rares. If you have the regular rares or commons, good for you. If you want a little higher rarity, there it is. Ultimate Rares have 47 prices in the market with a market price of roughly $13. And yeah, Light plays about $10 for Ultimate Rare. And for a first version of this card, it's about, where is it? It's about almost $20, $19 for Ultimate Rare System Down. Once again, like I said, you don't have to go in on this card and go, you know what, V, I think you're right or whatever. It's totally fine. I just think it's a great card because the current meta we're in right now, this card's good for. Do I think this meta's going to last a long time? Absolutely not. I think we're going to be getting our ban list really soon. As Konami prepares us to the new Tier 1 decks they want to implement. Because, you know, the decks we've kind of been playing with, we've been playing with for a long time. For the most part. Some decks like, you know, ORCUST, that's relatively new, but other decks we've been playing with for a long time. And I think Konami definitely wants to implement a new Tier 1. In order to do that, they have to slow down, power down, or kill 100% the current meta, which we're currently in right now. And I think they were looking to do that. And if that happens, yeah, maybe System Down might not last you up until October when we get the new ban list. And at the end of October, when we get the new set, and maybe that might happen. Maybe Hakai might be the new deck, or maybe somehow everyone's undervalued Marine Cess, and Marine Cess is the new deck, the best deck. I wouldn't be surprised, by the way, and I'm slowly, personally adding Marine Cess cards to my collection, so I can make sure to grab. Like I'm personally, I think I need one more Coral Anemone, and I have my whole place of all my Marine Cess cards. I'll be waiting on the $200 Marine Cess Seahorse, but once again, I'm grabbing this just in case because it's super cheap. Now, if you don't want to grab Anemone because it's $19.50, I totally get it. Oh, and $21, I totally get it. That's fine. Wait till it goes lower. That's cool. Seahorse though is like $5 to $6. Even more important is Marine Cess Marble Rock, which is barely holding on to a $5 price point. This is the one you need to be picking up. Blue Slug is $4. These are the ones you need to be grabbing. Go and trade them. Go and grab them. They're dirt cheap. And when Marine Sets becomes a great deck, you're in a good spot. If not, we'll find out relatively soon, and you're going to have to get rid of Marine Sets if it does nothing in the game state after it releases in the end of October. I believe it's October 25th it releases. So then you just unload Marine Sets. No big deal. The hype will still be there because the new set was dropped out. You just got to know when to get rid of fast. But Marine Sets is a good deck. I don't think Marble Rock's going to maintain a $5 price point. Call me crazy. Blue Slug at $5? Yeah, not happening. And Core Anemone being $21, that's a pipe dream. Now, as far as the $200 Marita Seahorse, I don't know if it's going to get any higher. I have zero idea. Looking over at Marita Seahorse, by the way, Prismatic, it's $200 almost up until about 4 or 5 listings in. It's $225, then $250, and that's a playset at $250. It's $750 for a playset of a Marita Seahorse Prismatic. It's just kind of weird. Anyway, Paisanos, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. As you can tell, my voice is shot. I'm gonna upload a bunch of technical files on the channel today. I got a full case opening of Speed Duels gonna be being open on the channel as well. So definitely check that out. And today I'm getting a case of both Pokemon and a case of the 2019 Megatins. So I'll have that video coming as well. So got a lot of great content coming. I probably won't be able to fit it all today, but I'll definitely have it coming. Listen, I really appreciate you guys watching. If you guys went to the Knoxville Regionals and you saw me, said hi, thank you so much. I really appreciate that a lot, guys. It really means a lot to me. And for anyone that asks about if I'm going to any events, probably going to take about a good 2 or 3 week little relaxation because I've been going to Yu-Gi-Oh events almost every week. Driving, getting hotels, and I want to have a weekend in which I, be a car shop owner. I'm gonna try that crazy thing out for a while. Anyway, Paisanos, it's your boy V. Please make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And you guys have a great day.